Sleepovers? Even sleepovers aren't safe. Apparently my computer isn't because it's loading. I didn't do it. Maybe a virus. Shout out to Mr. Nightmare. Uploaded this a day ago. Ironically, usually I do this 1 hour after, but I've been slipping on my game, man. Without further ado, let's get right into this, man. I haven't had a lot of sleepovers in my lifetime. It is what it is. Shout out to my nephew. He actually slept over, I believe, not the day before yesterday. All right, let's go. Ooh, I'm loving this music. Okay, a little ominous.
This video is sponsored by SCENTBIRD.
Whoa!
SCENTBIRD is a monthly cologne and perfume subscription service that delivers the latest perfumes and colognes.
Why is it so fire? Am I tripping?
For just $17 a month.
Wait, is it copyright? Mr. Nightmare, Mr. Nightmare. I heard you love when people react to your videos. I mean, this is the best way to stop it. Copyright music? Is it cologne?
You pick a
What is this?
G.
Versace! Woo!
Each fragrance
So now we're
comes
getting
with
the
its own
bag.
unique.
Ooh, AJ. Okay. Like AJ Lee? Well, AJ can be a guy or a girl.
When I was a kid, before we lived in Texas,
Okay. Texas?
we lived in a home that
Best
had
state in
this
the world.
huge backyard in Georgia that made me feel like the most popular
Georgia.
kid in class. Anytime
Okay,
playing
popular
outdoor
kid.
games or sports was ever an idea, my
Okay.
backyard would be the spot
That's
to go.
a bet.
since
I
we
do
had
the
a
same thing.
2-acre
My friends
backyard.
always come to my house.
The backyard was surrounded by woods on 3 sides. It
That's a
also
little
had
sus,
many trees
even though I
throughout
do
the
wanna
yard,
live in the woods.
a trampoline in one corner, a hot tub, a big detached 3-car garage, and an above-ground pool. For a middle-class area, we really had everything you could want in a backyard. There was enough open grass to play any sports.
Crazy.
Soccer, baseball, football, anything.
Basketball?
We even played hide-and-seek tag, or manhunts as we would
The heck
call
is
it.
Manhunt?
One
Marshall the
Friday
Manhunter?
when we were in like 6th grade, my friends and I wanted to have a
Sixth
camp-out
grade? That's a
sleepover in
little
my
young.
backyard.
Why is this
We all
wholesome
had to get our
scary
parents'
stories?
permissions, of course. But
Y'all
we were
lucky,
like 11
bro.
or 12.
My parents
It was a
never let
Friday.
me sleep over
None
anywhere.
of our parents had any reason to say no.
Really?
Plus, my family has lots
Lucky.
of camping equipment, including 2
Only
tents that
family
could
for
easily
me,
fit 2
and that
of
was
us in
rare.
each one. After all of us got permission from our parents, we made
Okay.
arrangements for them to get to my house around 5 so we could play sports in the
That's
backyard.
lit.
We had too many
Dang,
soccer
how the
nets in the yard
boys
that we
over.
used to play soccer
How is this a scary
2-on-2.
story?
Then we played baseball for another maybe half hour.
Baseball,
After just sitting around for my parents ordered pizza for us, so we
Pizza,
ate around
hey, I'm not gonna
6:30
lie,
or
cheese
7
pizza,
if I
best
had to
pizza.
guess. The
All of
sun
them
was
beef are
starting to
good
go
too.
down a little bit now, so now came the time to
What?
set up the tents before it was too dark. I was pretty good with
Ooh,
setting up tents
y'all
because I was a
camping,
Boy
huh?
Scout, and we just
Well, I'm in the
recently
backyard,
learned
but
how to
that's a
set
little
up
weird.
tents.
Oh,
My
Boy
friends
Scout?
kind of helped, but I did most of the work. By
Okay.
the time they were done, it was decently dark out. The backyard lights were on, giving a nice glow. It was now dark enough for us to play our favorite game, Manhunt.
What's
There were a
Manhunt?
million spots to hide in the backyard. We played in pairs. It was Mike and I,
I don't
hiding
know, man.
first, and Michael and
They're
Jason
kinda
would be
young.
hunting. Mike and I split up.
I don't know.
Our goal was to get back to the home base point, which was the back door to the house.
Dang, is this like
No
2v2
camping
hide
by
and
the
seek?
door was allowed. The trampoline was in a far corner of the yard before the woods. I
What
crawled
the
under
heck?
that to hide.
Bro
When
got
the
a whole
hunters would start
strategy?
looking, they had to blow a whistle to let the
Dang,
hiders
bro.
know they were
Bro's
starting.
playing fluffing chess.
Once I heard the whistle, I stayed under the trampoline waiting
Yo.
it out, watching the two
He
of
is
them in the
Act
distance
1,
looking
Act 2?
around. I was waiting for a
Like
good
a whole
moment to
military
creep
covert
closer to
mission.
the back door.
Is someone
I had
watching
my
them?
sights on the hot tub, which was right next to the house. If I
Ooh.
could make it over to hide
They
behind
getting
the hot
spied
tub,
on? What's
I
going
could
on?
straight line beeline it to the back door.
Okay,
So when
smart.
both Michael and
Wait,
Jason
I thought you
had
couldn't
their
go to the
backs
front,
me,
so you can
looking
go to
in
the back?
different areas of the backyard, I sprinted towards
Okay.
the hot tub, and just as I got right behind it and ducked down, I heard
saw
one
someone?
of the trash bins on the side of the house
Ooh.
almost topple over, and then I noticed the motion detecting light on the side turn on. The hot tub was by that corner of the house, but it wouldn't have triggered that light. I went to peer around the corner to the side yard.
Saw someone?
I saw a tall person dressed in dark
Oh,
clothes.
bro saw
speed
Slender
walking
Man, you
away
better
in
run.
the direction of the woods.
Heck
before
nah,
entering the
bro.
woods. It wasn't my dad.
I mean,
I
oh,
ran to
you're
my friends
you're
and
not
called the
my
game
dad.
off, then went to tell my dad about it. We
Oh.
came out and looked around the woods for a
Dang,
few
Dad
minutes,
pulled up
and
ready.
then checked
Okay.
the street for any unusual cars. Nothing and nothing.
Bro
He said
came
we should
from the
sleep inside
woods.
tonight,
Was
which
he
obviously
watching
bummed
them
us
the
out.
whole time?
We went inside and just played a game on my PlayStation. I
Dang.
again described to my
They didn't
friends
even
what I
they didn't
saw.
get freaked
It was
out?
Some tall
On
guy walking into
PlayStation
the
1,
woods on
that
the
was
side
lit.
of the house after apparently almost knocking over one of our trash bins. We
Wait.
talked about just going back outside and sleeping in the tents
No.
since they were already set
No,
up anyway.
don't do that.
And plus,
Don't.
what were the odds whoever that was still out there?
Are
hours
you
later?
are you
After
serious?
we finished playing our game, we went back outside quietly to
Why?
not wake my dad up.
That
It's not like we were hiding the fact
Instead
that
of
we
that
were
12,
going back
like,
out there.
like
but
if
we
they're
didn't
dumb
wanna
enough to do this,
advertise
why
it
would you
either.
let them camp? Like,
We each had a sleeping bag.
come on,
Mike and I
man.
shared a tent, while Michael and Jason
You
shared
really
the
don't
other.
think he'll come back?
After a while of joking around and yelling things between
Yo,
tents,
y'all were just
we
joking
started
around,
to quiet down
just
and try
chilling.
to go to sleep. I wasn't
I imagine
asleep
the
yet,
dude with his
but it seems like
binoculars
Mike
just
was.
watching.
I started hearing walking sounds in the grass nearby.
No.
Approaching the tent.
No.
And then the zipper to the tent was unzipped. And I looked up and saw my dad looking inside the tent.
What the heck's your dad doing?
He said, "What are you guys doing out here?" I replied to him something like,
"Is that really your
"We
dad?
wanted to sleep out here, so we came back out." Then I took a closer look at the face peering into the tent.
Oh, heck no.
I realized it wasn't my dad.
Oh my God.
Stranger
You are
who looked
not
to be
the
my
father.
dad's age. It
Run.
looked like he was about to come in when I screamed bloody murder like a little girl. Everyone woke up.
Hey, you
Mike
deserve
started
that,
screaming
bro.
as well. The man grabbed our ankles and said to be quiet.
Dang!
But he gave up when he realized he was
an
about
ankle
to be
grabber?
exposed. He left the tent and disappeared.
Dad about to pull
I told
up.
my friends to run inside the house, and as we were running to the house, my dad was already coming out the back door in response to our screams.
Dad ready.
I told him I don't know which way he went, but that the man from before was back.
Why'd y'all go
ran
out?
around the yard, screaming and taunting the creep to come back if he has any
Really?
balls.
Wait, who
heard
was
it from
that?
around the yard, screaming. Don't know which way he went, but that the man from before was back. My dad ran around the yard, screaming and taunting the creep to come back if he has any balls. We heard it from inside the living room.
Dad wanted
My mom
that
called
smoke.
the police, of course.
He's crazy.
And all that really happened when the police officer showed up was he took my recount of what happened. And I'm sure he made a police report, then left.
I mean, can he even
it was
find
good
him?
to have a police report at least, so that
That's
the cops
rough.
would be aware of a creep going around. I'm
This
not
reminds
sure
me
if
of
that
Jay. I
man
feel
ever
like Jay
came
would
back
do
to our
something like
property
this.
or not.
Bro be hunting
or
and
if
stuff
he ever
too.
got in trouble for something
That's crazy.
similar. Either way, it was pretty traumatizing, and it could have gone much worse.
That's funny. It's funny how they started the story. He wasn't really that traumatized, but then after, remember like they were playing the game, laughing and stuff. This could have been avoided if y'all didn't go back out, but it is what it is. Kaitlyn Hecht? I can't pronounce that. All right, Katie, let's see what goes on.
This was back a few years, sometime
What's
in
that noise?
2019. I was at a friend's house. I'll call her M for the sake of the
M.
story.
As in L?
I was pretty excited for the sleepover.
Dad to death note.
I couldn't wait to talk about all the middle school drama. Now, something you
Bro,
might want to know.
what's up with
is
middle
M's house
schoolers?
was deep in the woods.
How the heck are
mean
these
deep.
middle schoolers getting more
Anywhere
like?
you looked, there was woods, and their nearest
I haven't
neighbor was
experienced
about a
anything
half
like
mile
this.
away.
Dang,
but
bro.
on the backside of her house was a cliff that led down to the ocean.
And no, I'm not 30.
The night at M's house started off pretty good.
M,
Our friend
huh?
Sam was there too. We played Truth or Dare, Hide and Seek, and other teenage games.
Okay. I'll be
It was
honest,
getting
Truth or
pretty
Dare is
late,
one of the
but we
weakest games
decided to
ever.
go on
Like,
a
no
walk
one
down
does
the
anything
gravel
that
road
crazy
that led
unless
to
you're
the
at
other
college,
houses
and
along
even
the way.
then, like, nah, it's too
We asked
crazy.
her mom, and she said yes, so we started walking. After another 10 to 15 minutes, we saw a man who was walking on the other side of the street towards
Nah,
us.
bro. Nah,
At first,
bro.
we weren't thinking much. Maybe this dude was just taking an evening walk as well.
Really? Okay.
But
Are y'all in the
something that
middle of
didn't seem
nowhere?
Right was that this man was wearing pretty thick clothing. I'm
Really?
talking, it almost looked like snow gear. And not to
Really?
mention, it was pretty warm out. At that moment, it was like 60
That's
degrees
sus.
outside. We all looked at each other as we passed the guy, and that's when it hit us. The stench. The
Oh!
disgusting smell coming off that guy.
Yeah, blood?
It was absolutely horrible. Words could not describe how disgusting that smell was. It
Dang.
was so bad that after we finally got a few feet away, my
That's
friend
rough.
took a deep breath, almost like she had been
Yo,
holding
that's
it.
tough, dude.
One of my friends ran
Took
into
a
the
deep
woods
breath,
and almost
like-
threw up. At this point, we felt it was best
Did he
to
have
head
all
back.
that thick
Our
clothing? Did
friend
he,
who
like,
almost threw up was
end
begging
someone?
to go back anyway. We all
I don't
agreed
know.
that it would be the best idea
Because
to
there was
head back.
why does he have all that thick clothing?
On
Maybe
our
he
way
put
back,
some stuff
we
on
passed him
to
again.
hide all the
This
blood.
time we held our breath before we passed him.
Y'all
when
wait,
we looked
y'all
back-
walked past him again?
This time we held our breath before we passed him. But when we looked back, we realized he was walking in the opposite direction. But instead he was
Why
following
did y'all go
us.
back though? Let me skip
No
back.
longer walking in the opposite direction. But when we looked back, we realized he was no longer walking in the opposite direction.
Oh, heck
but
no.
instead he was following us.
Oh no.
This
Oh,
was
heck
really
no.
annoying. That disgusting smelling man was now bringing his stench even closer.
Yo.
We had
I
no
don't
choice
trust her,
but
bro.
to speed up our pace.
Heck no.
started
That's a
speed
Texas
walking.
Chainsaw
We
dude.
still had about a mile to make it back to M's house.
You better start. Oof.
As we began to speed up, so did the random disgusting
Start running.
smelling
If
dude.
you're gonna speed up, start
We all
running.
looked at each other, scared and annoyed.
Wait. I'll better say, can y'all take
Picked up
him?
our pace
But
even more.
that's a grown
almost to the
man and
point
y'all
where
some
we
middle
were
school
jogging.
chicks. That's
But
rough.
of course, the man sped up even more. Now,
Dang.
at this point, we were running, and my friend Sam looked back, and then we heard it. Sam
What?
let out a blood-curdling scream
Oh,
as she
no.
looked back, which
Oh,
caused Em
no.
and I to look back as well. And what we saw, still to this day, absolutely
Oh my god, what?
horrifies
I have
me.
goosebumps.
This man was full-on sprinting at us. He
Oh,
had what
heck
looked
no.
like a knife or something sharp
Nah,
in his breath.
dude. Nah, I
Sam
caught
and I
it.
started
I
screaming
caught
as
it.
we were sprinting down the road.
Yeah.
Our screams caused him to stop
Get out of
chasing
there,
us.
bruh.
And he eventually
Heck
just
nah, bro.
stopped. But he didn't move. He He just stood still, watching as we left.
Bro is crazy.
He didn't stay around to see what his intentions were.
Yeah, good
Back
job.
to M's house.
Heck, nah,
Once we
they got out of there. Shout out to them, bro.
And decided on not telling her parents.
Why do they never tell the parents,
to finish
bro?
setting
Call
up
the
our
police.
sleeping areas. A few hours passed. It was about 2 a.m.
Oh no! Oh no! The story's not done.
At this point. We
Bro,
were
it's not
watching
good.
something. I can't remember what.
Oh my
but
god!
I know it was some horror
I'm
movie.
about to say y'all were the
Now,
only
I mentioned
smart
her house
ones.
was on a cliff for a reason.
Y'all didn't
Because
tell
of
your
this,
parents
her
or the
house has
police.
a lot of windows on the backside overlooking the view. I was sitting on one of the
any
couches
creep
that
can
was
just
set up
stare
right
at
at the
y'all?
window. It was pitch black outside. All you could
Oh,
hear was
no,
the waves
bro.
and occasional wind.
How do you
All
know
of a
where your
sudden,
house was?
I heard footsteps outside. They sounded like they were right by the window.
Call your dad,
I told
please.
my friends, and
Or
Em said
the
it
ladies,
was
whatever.
probably the deer that always comes by. For 2
Really?
years now,
You
Em
have
had been feeding
deers?
this deer
No.
who
You have deers just moseling on by your window? Really?
always came up to this very window. I got pretty excited, as this meant this deer
Really?
would
You
come
got
right up to
excited?
my
Okay.
hand. I decided
I wonder
to
what you're
look
gonna
out the
see.
window, and I didn't
Yeah.
see anything.
Oh,
It
you
was
didn't?
Too dark.
Okay.
I said that we should go outside to pet the deer.
Oh,
but Em and Sam said
Oh, you saw someone with a knife chase you, and now you want to go outside. Okay.
no.
That's gonna go great.
They reminded me about what happened earlier.
Oh!
And
They reminded you. Oh, they're smart.
I agreed. So we went back to watching the movie.
They saved you. You, small brain. Them, they were smart for once.
Another hour passed, and we were all feeling tired. We
Don't tell me you go out.
turned off the TV and headed under our blankets. It was about 45 minutes later. Em and Sam were fast asleep, but I felt like I couldn't
Don't
rest.
tell me.
Something
Don't-
was up. I had this
Okay.
gut feeling that told me not to go to sleep, so I decided
Heck
to look
no.
outside.
Hey, real stuff. Always trust your gut feeling. Always.
The moon was just bright enough that you could see the ocean, so I spent a few minutes just staring outside.
Yo,
As
I'm
I was
worried.
staring
Is he
outside,
watching you
my eye
guys?
caught something moving in the woods over to the left. I turned my head that way, but I saw
Oh, I don't like this
nothing.
music. I'm not
knew I
rocking with
saw
it.
something moving.
Heck
so I
no.
grabbed a flashlight that was on the bookshelf, and I pointed it in the direction
No.
of where I saw the movement.
Oh no.
Now, this was probably the worst idea I could
Yeah,
have ever
because you're
had.
alerting them. You see them.
Because when I did so, I saw that man again. But this time he didn't have any snow gear on. Instead, he was completely shirtless. And I wasn't about to find out what else he didn't have on. So I tried to wake up Em and Sam and tell them what I saw. Sam woke up, but Em was a deep sleeper.
Oh,
I told
she's.
Sam to look outside.
Hey,
But when we looked,
that girl. That's the one. Like, if crap is real, you don't gotta outrun the guy. You gotta outrun the person next to you. You know what I mean? Or you just let them sleep. No, I'm just kidding. No person left behind.
he was gone.
Oh,
Sam
really?
looked at me with a pretty angry expression, like
Oh,
I
she
was
doesn't
just
believe you?
messing with her. I told
Really?
her I wasn't, but she didn't
Uh-huh.
believe me. She went
Yeah.
back to bed.
Oh,
I
she
left,
went back to
laying
bed.
there.
Okay.
It was now about 4:30 in the morning.
For the love
It
of
was still
God,
dark
tell the
outside.
dad.
I didn't sleep at all. I felt myself drifting off to sleep. when I
Tell
heard
the
a knock on
dad.
door. I almost jumped off the couch when I heard it.
Heard
I
what?
knew I shouldn't open it, but my curiosity got the best of me.
Oh my, guys, I'm about to rage quit this video.
I walked over to the door and looked out of the peephole.
What do you
And
see?
Again, I saw nothing. My head had to be playing with me. I again went back to the couch and threw my blanket over my head. I eventually fell asleep, but
Why'd that scare me?
I saw nothing. My head had to be playing with me. I again went back to the couch and threw my blanket over my head. I eventually
Why did that
fell
scare me?
asleep, but woke up at around 5 a.m. in a cold sweat. Something wasn't right again.
Oh yeah,
My body
was it?
wouldn't stop shaking.
Well,
And
what would it stop
hit me.
shaking?
Something wasn't right again.
Yeah,
My body
okay.
wouldn't stop shaking.
It wouldn't stop shaking.
And
Okay.
it hit me.
Yeah.
A familiar stench.
Yeah.
A disgusting smell.
Yeah.
I almost threw up right there.
Uh-huh.
But as fast as I sat up,
It's almost as if you told the dad that you wouldn't be in the situation, but let's see what
I
happens.
heard footsteps coming towards me, and I
Oh
screamed.
no!
I flicked on the flashlight, and as I did, I saw him. The man from earlier, standing in the corner of the room. My
Call
scream
the
woke up
dad.
Em and Sam, and they screamed too.
Call the
As
dad.
he did this, the man bolted out of the house. Em's mom and dad came running down the stairs.
Guys, what?
And after a few minutes, we told them everything that happened. Em's mom called the cops while Em's dad walked down the road with a shotgun, seeing if he could find the man.
Oh, he has a shot, bro. He got a shotty? Oh my god, bro! You should have told Pops, bro. Pops was ready.
After that, once the police arrived and got all of our stories, I went
Uh-huh.
home. My parents didn't tell me much when I got home. They hugged me for what felt like hours. And
Wait,
from
what
that
happened?
moment, I wasn't allowed at sleepovers anymore.
Yeah,
Only now,
you
years
deserve
later, did I finally realize just how bad everything was.
it.
The police
It
eventually
took you
found the
years
guy.
to realize
And
that?
inside that old shed we were daring each other to go into were 5 dead bodies.
Oh! Oh! Oh my god! I called it!
That was on that man's body was the smell of decaying
I called it!
flesh. And if things didn't go the way they went, in the end, my friends and I would have ended up in that shed.
Oh, that's freaky, bro. Hey, Joey Smith, shout out to you, buddy. But guys, I always react to 2, and that's pretty much it. But yeah, man, wow, this was good, man. I had my blood pumping, freaked me out a little bit. Apparently, sleepovers aren't safe. Wait, I didn't subscribe to. Wait, what the heck? That's weird. But yeah, man, I'm not gonna lie. A lot of mistakes happened in this story. I'm proud of them for running away, right? Not taking any chances. But I don't know why they were playing games. And what's it called? Bro, why didn't they tell their dad or the dad? Like, bro had a shotgun. He was ready, bro. It is what it is. But at the end of the day, they are young. They were in middle school. So that story was freaky, man. I called it, bruh. All right, I'm gonna read a couple comments. I don't want to bore y'all too much, but yeah, I love Mr. Nightmare. Yeah, 10 years. He's goated, man. Shout out to him. Listening stories make you look at your soul. Yeah, for the average person, true. But the average person is probably smarter than the people in this story. I'm just saying, you know. But they were young, so. Lesson learned: always tell your acquaintance of any weird stuff. Yup. She got lucky. She woke up, man. I wonder what was he gonna? Oh my god. Oh my! I just realized he was gonna. Ooh. Mr. Nightmare really educates me to how they. Oh yeah. Creeps try something, get scared of, and then never. Then they must re-offend. It's scary to think people are just out there. Ooh. Oh, shout out to this guy. Oh, that's cool. The second story though, I always thought how cool it'd be to own a big house out in the mountains of Idaho, but I'm not so sure. I want to live in the woods. I wouldn't have guessed. I had a feeling that was it because the reason he has so much clothing, it made sense. Story 1, the only thing going through my head when the kids decided to ignore their dad was Darwin Award. Yeah, those kids, man. Charles Darwin, a natural selection at its finest. Yeah, looking at the recording, I'm at 18 minutes, and this was 14. So let me know if you like this new style of me mostly talking with the video and only pausing during crazy stuff. I think I fixed my mic for the most part. There might be some stutters or whatever, but I'm pretty sure I have it down. All right, everyone's been your boy, Dr. E, man. Hey, servers in the making. This channel's going to keep going up. Love you guys. It's been your boy, Dr. E. Love you guys. And deuces.